Sawasdee and welcome to Be My Guest, the program that keeps you updated on stories of successful businesses in Thailand, delivered by young and versatile entrepreneurs. I'm Sarosha Motuisa. Fashion is architecture, is a matter of proportions, and Emden fulfills a wonderful structure of fashion by feeding classic leather bags and accessories which capture the beauty of modern superheroes, that is, women. So we will explore more in this episode of Be My Guest of the world of Emden. So right now we're with Mr. Richard Emden, the creative director of Emden. Sawasdee ka.
Sawasdee ka.
So first of all, could you tell us how Emden has started up?
Well, it's been over a period of quite some years, about roughly 10 to 13 years, roughly. I started in London and built myself up over there through Europe. Literally working for like department stores, boutiques, Harvey Nichols, Selfridges, Harrods, all of the high rollers, if you like, and slowly decided actually it's time to start Emden. So came over to Asia, and which is a perfect base for Emden because the culture and the drive here is very different from London. But it's quite amazing. So it was a good starting point to have the first flagship Emden shop here.
Okay, here is in Thailand. So why Emden has started up in Thailand then?
Well, like I said, it's like literally I have the shop here because we planted ourselves here because we want to creep through Asia. At the moment we have the shop here in Gaesorn Plaza in Bangkok. Then we have the other shop, the second shop, in KL, in Kuala Lumpur, in Star Hill.
I see.
And then at the moment we're looking through China and Singapore to slowly spread our wings and fly through Asia.
I see. So what's the inspiration of doing Emden?
Inspiration is based on many different things, but one of them is probably from like when I was this high, is comic books. I love comic books, surrealism, futuristic, also like the power behind it, which is quite a statement, something that a lady can put on her shoulder and feel quite embodied, empowered, like using different types of exotic skins and things like that in like a geometric world, if you like.
I see. Okay, talking about the product concept here, so what is it?
Well, the concept behind Emden is very much, it's like, okay, looking around at other brands, I love brands. It's my industry. It's the fashion industry, It's a fantastic industry. It's full of life and it's driven in so many different ways. But for Emden, I'd say we like to go that little step further. Just to take simplicity into something else, to make something plain into something quite extravagant. From the two ranges that we have is the exotic range and the classic range, but very much based on geometric form, and which represents like the strength of society, the strength of a woman, touching upon the different moods to make someone feel good about themselves.
I see. Okay, talking about the geometric shapes here, so can you explain a little bit more on how many geometrics that you have put to this brand? Okay,
well there's so many. I'm sitting in my shop right now, but there's so many different styles. There must be over 100 different styles that I've created, but I mean, over the space of 10 years, there's been thousands.
I see.
But at the moment, we're focusing on, it's a very special time. You know, it's a very cool time. It's where, you know, culture as itself and the world as itself is in this kind of turmoil, you know. So I thought, you know, maybe let's put a spin on that. Let's make like handbags. Let's make the clutches and the structural form that represents society, you know, but also represents, like I was saying, represents, like, you know, to give strength to people, you know, to grow and to feel strong amongst themselves in this chaotic world that we live in, you know.
I see. Okay, so that's, you know, underlying message, you know, of the product that gives the strength to the wearers. Okay, and is it specific to be the female wearers to your brand?
Well, at the moment, yes, it is. But in the coming months, I launched the menswear collection.
I see.
So this is a very exciting time again because it's the first collection for men. So it's accessories from backpacks to holdalls to iPad cases to iPhone case, you know, the whole package. Like quite a few concepts behind it.
Okay.
You know.
Talking about the present situation, so how many product lines are you offering to customers?
Well, product lines itself, I mean, we have, like I said, in the store we have roughly 100, but the actual lines themselves, I mean, there's from clutches to purses to scarves to small goods to you name it, you know, we do it basically.
Okay, so what are the selling points here of Emden bags and accessories?
Yes, well, the selling points would be roughly from $240 to about $1,500.
Okay, so what are the feedbacks, you know, from your target customers?
Oh, they're quite excited because to have, from being a European international brand, to come here to Thailand, it's quite gutsy, you know, because being a new brand, you're always kind of like pushed on the side. Oh no, all the bigger brands go first and so on. But for us, it's been interesting because we haven't quite had that. It's been quite a respectful thing, you know, like the culture of Thailand. It's been very respectful. It's been lovely. Like they've opened us with, you know, with open arms basically.
I see.
And like being here in Gaysorn, it's our, like I said, it's our platform to grow as a brand, you know, through and to see where we take it.
Okay, so you know, in the current situations, how many? Talking about the proportions of your customers, are they international, foreigners, or Thai?
It's a big mix at the moment. Being a new brand in Asia, in Bangkok, we're still building up our press relations and so on. So we have our PR team and our social media teams that are all sort of growing within Thailand and Asia at the moment. But very much like the international customers that we have, they know the brand, they've seen the brand, so they know where we are, they come to the shop. But like with the Thai customer, it's a slower process. But you know, it's like I say, it's happy to be here. It's good to start off here. You know.
Okay, so how many years have you been launching the business?
It's been about 10.
Okay,
roughly.
10 years to start Emden.
10 years to start in the process, yeah. But Emden brand has only been going for, let's say, a year and a half to 2 years. The actual Emden brand itself, like, because when I was in London, it was something else. But when now I've come here, it's the chance, it's the opportunity to grow as an Emden brand.
Okay.
You know, it's like bored of Europe, if you like, a little bit, you know, wanting something fresh, something new.
I see. This point is very interesting. So is there any cultures, you know, Asian or Oriental cultures that are mixed in your products or not?
Are they what? Are they mixed?
The Oriental cultures, are they, you know, have any mix?
Embedded, yeah. Well, I think so, yes. Well, I mean, being here quite often, you know, I'm here, I'm in Milan, I'm in New York, I'm in Paris, in Europe, I travel around a lot. And when you go through different cultures, you can't help but be influenced by every culture, you know. So maybe for Thailand, for Bangkok, maybe I'll twist things up a little to cater for the Thai culture, the Thai nationality, the Thai people.
So what you're saying is that the preferences of Westerners and Asians are different?
Well, they're not so different, but maybe sometimes the colours would be different, and maybe the, you know, just saying like the strap lengths will be a little bit shorter, and you know, it's a different culture. It's a different way of looking at a product. So you have to think with 100 minds, you know, to cater for the public, to cater for everyone.
Okay, so now we are coming to the question of your target customers. So who are they?
The target customers, well, basically, like Emden is affordable luxury, where we are not like, you know, some crazy brand that wants to take over the world, and you know, we are what we are. We are a strong brand, full of inspiration, full of colour, full of vibrance. We use, you know, lavish materials, exotic skins, only the best that we use. So I would say that our customer varies. We have the two types of customer. We have quite high end, and we have kind of like, you know, the stable cultural end of society.
Okay.
Yeah. So we have the two, because we do have the prices that are up here, and we have the prices that are more mainline.
Okay, so what you're saying is that you have to target customers here with have different affordability.
Exactly,
okay,
yes.
I see.
Yeah. Because I don't want to alienate people. I want everybody to enjoy the brand, because that's what it's there for at the end of the day. You know?
So how do you do marketing in terms of PR and advertising to reach your target customers?
Well, we have a PR company here in Bangkok, and they handle all of our PR. We are in the process of going into the social media and online marketing aspects of a company, like most people do. But yeah, that's very much to hit our target customer. That is to push the brand out for the awareness. And in the growing future, we also have we have a few big stunts going on in Bangkok.
Wow.
That I can't really tell you much about it right now, but we have a lot going on.
Okay.
But you'll see. Watch this space.
You mentioned the online shopping, online marketing, and online, you know, PR thing. And when we compare, you know, the online channel with the actual store here in Gaesan Plaza, so could you compare the differences in terms of the return or the feedbacks of your customers?
Sure. Well, having the shop here in Bangkok, and this is the first shop, is, you know, we have the shop here. This is a visual thing. You can walk into Gaesan Plaza, you can see the store. It's a very interactive store. The shop moves, you know. So, and then comparing it to online marketing, it's a more organic process. You can push it in a certain way, but it's a very slow process for social media, especially being a new brand here.
I see. But customers can buy things online?
They can buy, as long as, like, for example, we have the Facebook page at the moment, and in a few months, well, next month, we will have our website as well. So at the moment, if you're a Facebook member of Emden, then sure, you can purchase a product.
Okay. However, it's now a time for a short break. We'll right back, and we will talk to Kun Emden more about how he's building his business successfully in international arena. So please stay tuned on Be My Guest.